Hello again and welcome back. My name is 𝐕𝐲𝐻𝐿, and in this video we're going to talk about how you can get the most out of your mining nodes. Okay, so I've been doing tons of testing since I made my automation guide video with all the automation and logistics stuff. And because of that, make sure you guys subscribe because I have tons of videos coming out about that here in the next few days, about many farms that you can make and things like that. But for this one, this is how you're going to be able to get like 4,000 plus resources from your mining nodes. This is a huge breakthrough, and this is going to really be the most efficient thing. The things that you are going to need are 4 drills, 4 robot arms, 4 generators, 4 conveyor belts, 4 furnaces, and for aesthetic purposes, as well as just to light up the area, I guess 4 lamps. You could get away with just 1. You really don't need them, though. They're not important to the build. As well as you're going to need some walls, and you don't need floor tiles. You just need walls, but floor tiles if you want to. The walls and floor tiles are just to block in the builds. That way, things like cavelings and stuff like that aren't messing with your build. So we're going to get right into building this. Is everything cool? So I'll save the nerd talk for the end of the video, so if you want to understand like why this works and how it works, then you can understand it for yourself, and maybe you could come up with an even better build, who knows. So you're going to start by placing 4 drills, and you're going to stagger them. So typically, we went 8 drills around the node. In this one, we're going to skip this one. So there's going to be a space in between one. So we place one here, we skip this one, place one here, skip this one, so on and so forth, all the way around to where there's only the 4. Then we're going to place conveyor belts behind these, and we're going to make this, so in this case it's going to point up, so it's going to go to the left of the drill. And we're going to do that all the way around. Heck you, caveling. Crap. Oh, crap. If you're ever building and you're struggling, by the way, is use a shovel and use the right click feature to pick things up. Works a lot better. Anyway, so next thing we're going to place is the robot arms. You need to make sure that they are facing the conveyor belt. And you're just going to place those all the way around. If you don't know how to rotate these things, you use E is the default to rotate stuff. And once those are all facing the drills, you're good. Then we're going to place our furnaces right behind those. And then last but not least, we are going to place our generators in here, and this is what is going to get this started. Just like that. So, and then if you want to, you can place that in the wrong spot. You can place some lights right here. You cannot put them here. Our goal with this is to make sure that each one of these setups is their own build, that they are their own independent thing. And that is why this works, is that they are not working as one unit. They're working as their own individual systems. And that's how you get so much from them. So you need to make sure that you do not connect in power at all. So if you put something right here that transfers power, it's going to connect to these 2 units and so on and so forth. So make sure that you keep everything separate. So for before I get into like all the dirty details and everything of this, one thing I want to note that I've seen a lot of people in the Discord talking about or like questioning and stuff is, if you have a mining node that is really far away from your base and you are sitting at your base, then it's not rendered in, so it's not really going to produce well. You have to be somewhat close to it in order for it to actually like fully production, like do full production. If you are far away from this, it basically unrenders it, and it will still keep producing, but it's like if you walk away from it for like 30 minutes to like an hour, and you come back and it's gonna look like it's done nothing. You'll only have like 10 to 50 resources out of it. So keep that in mind when you, like, if you're gonna AFK something or whatever, you need to keep that in mind. If you are not near it, it's not going to produce at full capacity. It's going to be less. So now the last thing I want to show before we get into the dirty details real quick is I want to show you guys, I guess, like proof that this works. So we up over here, we're gonna come to my little minecart, take a little trip, just right up the way here to here. So I tested this last night. So I tested this on 5 different mining nodes. Different ones. I had a copper, tin, gold, iron, and scarlet. I did it on all of them. And as you can see, so like this has 744. This has only 35, but we for some reason had a bunch of ore not go in. Oh wait, I actually took out of this one. I took out of this one, and this one had 1,000 in it, and that's why I took it out. It had 999. So this one has 888 in it right now. This one has 652. So you can get so much out of this. It is absolutely ridiculous. This one has been running for 12 hours. I started this at 10 p.m. last night, and I didn't get on until 10 o'clock today. So this is insane. You can just get thousands out of this. You can get like at least 4,000 out of this. It is absolutely ridiculous. So highly recommend doing this. So little details about why this works is, one, because they're their own individual little setups. They aren't connected, so they're not working as a whole unit. And as well as, if you did not know, it is not the drill that is producing the ore. Like basically on like the programming side of things, it is the node that is producing the ore. That's why having 8 drills doesn't actually give you more ore. It just gives you a single piece of ore faster, is because it's just, you know, having the more drills, it's like, I don't know. It's all based on what the node is doing. So how many times the node is being hit, I guess, is kind of like what's happening, right? So that's why this works. It's a little weird, it's a little funky. It's kind of hard to explain. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that's how it works. So that is the most optimal mining setup there. If you guys want to have the absolute most out of your mining nodes, then you guys can absolutely do this. This is great. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to like and subscribe. I have tons of more automation videos coming out here in the next few days, so make sure you subscribe so you do not miss those. Also, comment down below if there's anything I can do better, or if you just have any feedback, or if you want to see something specific on this channel. Thank you guys so much. Stay happy. Peace.